This area reminds me a lot of Link's Adventure of Link. I learned Vivify. Nice. So now we've got, like, fucking... Can everyone res? Oh my fucking lord. Literally every character can res. My party is now extremely self-sufficient. Wow. Meatwad. That was a keen observation. And now I feel like an idiot. This game played me for a fool. Silver's not even that valuable. I'm pretty sure tin is literally more valuable than silver. Someone confirm the value of tin for me real fast. Damn, these enemies fucking owned me because I killed the wrong ones first, and I also got they got a jump attack on me. Killed Goop. Remove Goopy. Alright, so I can't hit the entire bottom of that continent, or maybe I only can from the other side. That shouldn't take that long to revisit though. Aw, damn, silver is more. I take it all back. I know the value of diamonds is extremely pretend. This is where medleys could be found in the initial game. Like, unless you've got a fucking giant diamond. Diamond prices are all, like, grossly inflated compared to the number of diamonds there are in the world. What about cubic zirconia? That shit looks pretty nice. Getting medals of every monster took so much fucking time. I think I did a lot of grinding just doing that. So I think I had an easier playthrough. Do I really need to cast Step Guard to walk through fucking basic poison? This is the town that will eventually be guarded by a golem. Hi. Fortress City of Mercado. Everyone here is so gloom. Fucking nothing. A tiny metal. Damn. That dude is just sleeping on the job. My poor child, born into a world so terrible. I feel so guilty about the sex I had. Party dress. Seeing dolls that move by magical power. I want to build a giant doll that will guard the town. I plan to call it Golem. Name sounds strong, so that's good, yes. Ah, yes. References to, Dragon Warrior 2. I mean 1. This guy had 5 fucking books. Why do I have all this crap? Party dress is, I think, Jester only. I don't need to hold on to that World Leaf when I've got Vivify. That Golem's pretty easy if you use the Pixie Staff. It's really, I mean the Pixie Flute. It's really hard if you don't. Well, it's very RNG based too. Punk Ring. Oh, it's Garin. I left mine at home. So now I know that Garin's harp is at his house. So the question is, where the fuck is it in his house? Nice to find Garin. I do need the silver harp. For some reason or another. I've got giant damage field right here. Hi. Get across the Demon King's Island, you need 3 things. The Sunstone, Rain Staff, and the Crest. Make your way to the Sacred Shrine. I have the Crest. I have the Sunstone. So we're missing the Rain Staff, which could be... In Dragon Warrior 1, you just get Garin's Harp, and then there's an NPC, you just trade the Harp for the Staff. And that's that. I don't remember how to get it in this game. But we're just going to visit everywhere, and eventually we'll have the resources we need. This is approximately where the shop is that sold all the best shit in the game in Dragon Warrior 1. Oh shit, we're in a fucking stadium again. I guess I'll win. Wow, that slime has good good odds. The Snaily is considered the best hope of winning. I can't even fucking... The Snaily won't even die. Jesus, this one doesn't end. The Sea Slime won. That have gotten incredible returns. But I like the Sea Slime more than I like the Medley. But the Medley was about to win. They have to get kind of lucky to even kill the Medley at all. But I've got to get really lucky for the fucking Snaily to die. Slimes are just too cute. Okay, so they need to all gang up on the Snaily like at the beginning. Oh, the Snaily. Yeah, the Snaily. Otherwise, there won't be enough damage on him. This is such a shit fight. Oh, I won. Alright, 3 monsters with decent chances of winning. It's a great beak. Replaying through Pokemon Sun and Moon, or I shouldn't say replaying because I'm playing it for the first time. Replaying a new Pokemon game. Replaying Pokemon with this new game. When you go into a patch of grass and it's just like, what monsters can be found here? It'd be nice if there's like a little thing that just told you what fucking Pokemon there were and when you got them all. There was actually a system that did exactly that in Oris, and it was, in my opinion, the best part of Oris. I also like that you could find egg moves on wild Pokemon. I appreciate that. So there's no shop selling the crazy broken gear. I think this is where the jail key was sold in Dragon Warrior 2. So I only found like 1 tiny metal here. I'm guessing Rimuldar has more than 1. It's got 3. Whoa, there's a jail here. I didn't even find it. I literally explored this whole area. Okay, I'm going to put that down just so I can keep exploring. Okay, so I found that fucker. Let me look at where the other 2 are. Walk around the edge of town to get to the house in the upper left corner. Search the dresser on the right. Didn't I get that one? The house in the upper left corner. Is he talking about the inn? Was there a tiny metal here? Is this the one? I did open this already. Where's the tiny metal I found? Search the topmost pot in the room with the old man. There's no topmost pot in this place. Think I only found one tiny metal here. Where's the weapon shop? Where actually is the weapon shop? This is weird. I can't find anything. This is Rimmeldar, right? None of the fucking shops have anything in them. Oh, this is Marcardo. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, here we go. There's literally only one in this place. And I found it. I have to go back to Garin's house. Garin. I also need to find Nailmark and Rocky Cave. And Domdora. So, I think now is an excellent time for me to warp. Back to... Tentagal. Hop on my boat. We need to... Well, I don't know. I shouldn't even hop on my boat yet. I should explore a little bit. Because there's some stuff around here. Slimes. How appropriate. This is where you find slimes in the base game. That's a lot of fucking goopies. Called for help. Oh my god, goopies are the worst fucking shit in the entire game. Watching them multiply. I'm gonna get a lot of experience anyway. I did get a lot of experience. Savi is 3 levels from me not caring about his job anymore. Fogged. I like how there's randomly like just really easy enemies. So I do need to go to Garin's house. I do need to explore every fucking nook and cranny. Okay, I cannot go outside. And before it's just like somewhere down here. I don't remember it being here, but like, you know, you never know. What if it's just on the ground somewhere? Oh, there it is. Obtained the shiny harp. So, by knowing that it was here, I was able to find it. The shiny harp, if you use it as an item, has the same effect as whistle. It summons enemies, so you can get a random battle without walking around, which is not really at all useful in a game, especially with speed up. They got a first attack and then they fogged me. I don't want to do this fight. It's already annoying enough when enemies get first attacks. I didn't realize how good the first attack skill is in Final Fantasy IX. There's like a initiative or something. It's like an ability alert. I don't know. I don't know. Remember what it is. But there's an ability that makes it so you have a higher chance of getting first attacks. And it turns out it raises the odds from like 1 in 256 to like 1 in 4. It's like really fucking good. It becomes very common to get oh, there's the cave. A cave. It becomes really common to get first attacks. Never bothered to put that one on. I think this is nail mark. Hop. Hop. Nail mark map. There is a tiny medal and the hero shield in here. Those are items I want. This is basically the same layout as it is in Dragon Warrior 1. I think this is either, I think this is where you get the fighter's ring, but it could also be the Lodo's shrine. I don't remember. Oh, you can't cast spells in here. Did not know that. I have to play a little bit more carefully. And by that I mean run away. Like how there's a fat ass door there. You can just walk around it. It's like, hi door. This is a mimic. Hero shield. So this is the supposedly best shield in the game. It's better than the shield I'm using. Can I give this light dress to anyone else? Yes, my cleric. So if I drop in there, it just spits me right the fuck back out. Very interesting. Very interesting little dungeon we're in right now. Jesus, that almost killed me. I'm gonna need to run from every encounter from here on out. You can use warp wings to simulate the effects of return, but there's no item that simulates the effects of outside, which is unfortunate because I could really use one right now. Like an escape rope from Pokemon. When the enemies get a first attack on you and then kill a character. That didn't happen this time. But would be annoying if it happened. This first floor feels a lot like another Dragon Quest dungeon I've done before, but the second floor and the third floor all feel way different. So what are we looking? Okay, we've got this huge area above Tentagel, and I need to heal, so well, I can just heal. I haven't used almost any AMP yet. Exploring this huge area sounds really good. I don't think there's any towns here, but you know, it would be nice to know. Fuck, you can have so many enemies sometimes. I don't want to do any of these fights. Not ashamed. I can do this one. Damn, I wish I had some green tea right now. Alright, I've explored this region. There is fuck all. There's a whole lot of fuck all. So if I head left and then south, hopefully I'm gonna find the fucking anything. What was over there in the base game? It was the desert with the ruined town and the oh, I didn't check my tiny metals at all. Nail mark. I never found Dondora. Okay, there's only one at nail mark. So Rocky Cave, nail mark. I've got to find. I'm gonna fight these things. Take 5. That's the fighter ring dungeon. That might be indeed the Rocky Cave in question. The fighter ring did nothing. It literally does nothing in Dragon Quest 1. It does a whole lot of nothing. Let's see if we can find a map of this area. I've used almost every one of these maps. Is this Tempt Cave? I think it's not. Yeah, Tempt Cave is at the beginning. Not Thieves Cave. No, this isn't any of these fucking maps. Alright, we're going in raw. Got no protection. We're just gonna make a whole bunch of left turns. The strat will be left turns. Got a chest. A Hell Knight. Oh hell. These enemies are actually surprisingly easy. I'll laugh if there's a fighter's ring at the end of this. A whole bunch of left turns. Bear and Blizzard. Ah, yes. One map, please. This better be the Dragon Quest III version. Uh... Okay, I went down here. Let's just keep up my strat. I think I know where I am right now. I think this is where the fighter's ring was. There's a jewel bag. Jewel bag from Foggy, so I should have killed it immediately. Lots of money. Alright, I'm here. Devil armor, that's cursed. Devil sword, that's also cursed. I got 2 pretty good cursed items. The devil sword is stronger than my Thor sword. Nice cursed items. Wow, tiny metal. That should be the only tiny metal in this area. And according to this map, there's a staircase upward in the center, which is how I got here. And then, okay, there's one other chest. I can go get that. If a weapon is cursed or an item is cursed, um, it removes every now and then it like skips your turn when you've got it, and also you can't remove it. You have to go to a temple and have them uncurse you. So even if you get better gear, you've got to keep it on. It's sometimes better. It's sometimes worth it to equip stuff that's cursed. Like a good example is this thing right here. I haven't pulled it out in forever. I didn't even point it out when I got it. But there's a thing called the No Mask. The fuck is the damn thing? Has it really been that long? There it is. I found it. This thing has pretty good defense. Like literally, it's like look at that. I'm already wearing good helmets, mithril helmet, and this thing already like this raises my defense by a shit ton. Okay, like a shit ton. But it's cursed, so you can't take it off, and it like skips your turn a lot. But you know. Oh shit, Rose died. That defense is still kind of worth it for certain fights. You can make it work. You can have an easier Orochi if you use that no mask. Oh, am I where I think I am? Okay. Move this real fast. It would have been faster to cast outside and then re-enter. So the last treasure chest should be over here. Hopefully it's not a mimic. Sabi died. It doesn't matter. Sabi did not come back to fuck. Vivify has like a 50% chance of working. And also only brings units back to life at 50% health. Wizard Ring. Revive has like a 100% chance of working and brings units back at 100% health, making it the best spell ever. That's a lot of slimes. Anyway, the point is different cursed items will do different things, and sometimes cursed items are good. But they're rarely good all the time, and when it comes time to take them off, it's annoying. Little peninsula over here. With absolutely nothing on it. Wyverns in the spot where you can actually find wyverns in the base game. That's cute. I like when they have little touches like that. This bridge should raise the difficulty somewhat, or it would in the base game. Studmen are actually quite easy for me right now. Goopies. They had enough time to call a Grand Titan. Such is life. This is a really weird place because there's tons of crazy easy and tons of crazy hard enemies. Sabi learned Infermost. Huh? Oh, 38 is the level I'm going for. Infermost is good. Infermost is... Infernos is the only series of attacking spells that clerics learn in Dragon Quest. And Infermost is the strongest one. Honestly, that's like the main reason I could just not make him a sage. It's not as good as most... Okay, so this town is destroyed in Dragon Quest 1. It was already like overrun by the Demon Lord. But in this game it has not yet been destroyed. Which is kind of cool. It's a nice little touch. Brave Book, you can just buy them. Probably makes you brave. Weapon shop. I'm trying to think of a good name for our baby who's due to arrive. Yukonov, maybe not. What is the baby's name supposed to be? That's a reference to Dragon Warrior 1 again. There's so many of them. So many references. That's the fucking intro guy. It's chilly out again today. Imagining a chilly desert sounds awful. Sounds like the worst of all worlds. There's the snow sword. So this is the new elemental sword for the new game. It's expensive. Dragon sword is also not that good. The heal shield, still not as good as my shield. Most people can't equip it. Magic dress, not very good. Dragon armor, not very good. The tights, the tight bra. It's expensive and it's not that great, but it might change your overworld thing. So I'm gonna save state and then buy it and see what happens. Yeah, it does change your overworld thing. So I'm a sexy lady now. You keep your head, but you get like a sexy body. Let's try Savi in it. Yeah, cute. They like made a custom like sexy version of L classes. Tight bikini. Heal shield, I think casts heal more if used as an item, which is kind of cool, but rarely. I mean, it's still useful because it's like you don't have to cast, you don't have to use the 5 MP. Hey, sexy lady. Oh, 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 oh. Ringed by a high wall, so I recognize it right away. Metal called Orican. I've heard it was in this town. Ooh. Bunny hat. I'm Lena. I used to be a popular dancer in Ashalam, but I was being chased by a creepy customer, so I ran off. Okay, let's go to Ashalam and actually deliver that message after this. I don't think I found a tiny metal yet. Sucker. Equip okay. Alright, I'll buy it. What does it do? Makes you helpless. I've literally got a pacifier in my mouth right now. Is helpless, like, helpless sounds like a bad personality too, so. I'm pregnant. My husband has done nothing but fret over the baby's name. So I think I need to find a tiny metal like now or sooner. Okay, yeah, here we go. Little area over here. And the tall grass. Say that again? Something glinting in the coral. This town is almost done. So where are the... Inside the well, search 1/2 step to the right of the bottom left corner. So there's one inside the well. There it is. That wasn't 1/2 step to the right. My cat's outside my door meowing. I can't remember if I fed him today. How far down does this shit go? Found a horse stable. That's the tiny metal here. Last one says search the pot in the old man's room at the bottom left area of town. Winnie. Snort. Horses are just fine. Above the sky there's another world, or so the legend goes. I have the light orb. This should have the last tiny metal in it. Okay. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. The old man next door is a bit odd. He's always sneezing. In Japan, it's a cultural thing that every time you sneeze, it's because someone talked about you. If you sneeze, like that's because someone was talking about you to someone else. So this is a person saying, this is a person telling everyone who enters her house that her neighbor is always sneezing. And then there's a guy who's always sneezing because someone's always talking about him. There's something really hilarious about that. That's a really cute little pair of people. So I did everything that I could find, but I didn't find the Orokin. But something glinting in the tall grass, huh? That's gonna be over here somewhere. I guess I'll just check every bush. Maybe this is the tall grass. Nope. Although Garen's parents are rather distraught, I don't think anyone could stop him from wandering. I'm sure he'll become known as a great bard in the future. 5 steps south of the public bath in Cole, there's a buried flute. There's the unit who tells you where the fucking flute is. Mystery solved. I can't even look underfoot right here because I just have to talk to people. Somewhere in this town, in the tall grass, there is a secret. I gotta find that shit. Where is it, damn it? It's not like here, is it? It's one little patch. Probably not. Is it in the horse stable? Oh shit, it's probably in the horse stable. Yeah, Orokin. Alright, so I think I take this Orokin to... okay, I probably shouldn't warp out of this place yet because... No, I can just warp back here. What the fuck? Let's warp to... Before I forget, let's warp to, no, to Ashalam. And say hi to the fucking troop leader. Okay, I've got to make it nighttime. Time to cast Pastime. This is an extremely weird secret. If this is a secret. You met Lena. Cool, I got the magic bikini. Is that the same as the one I was looking at earlier? I think it's not. I think it's a better one. This one probably also makes you sexy. There's several items like that. I guess I'll return to her and see if she says anything else. It was Domdora, right? She was in like a house with a second floor. Dang. Censor that shit, Crookie. I wanna have to read your fucking swears. Here she is. No acknowledgement. Alright, so now I want to go to Cole. Because I think I can show that Orokin to someone here. Oh, I think I know how this works. I think I remember this. Let me talk to these NPCs just to make sure. I'm pretty sure that what you do is you just go to this guy and you sell him the Orokin. Buys it for a lot of money. and then you leave and come back. Pretty sure this is how you do it. This is like a little cool little secret. And now he has the king sword. There you go. That's how you get the king sword. You sell that guy the Orkin, and then he builds the king sword out of the Orkin. I definitely have more Thor swords than I need at this point. It is one of them sexy gears. It's an underutilized mechanic in video games. Especially old ones. Nowadays, current JRPGs often show off your gear. Whatever you're equipping, it shows on your character. But that was like a uncommon thing back now. I think what I should do is fly to... Excuse me. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Fly to Domdora and then take my boat and do the perimeter of what's left, because there's really not that much left. So I have this big lingering question of what the fuck am I supposed to do with the Garen's Harp, and where do I get the Rain Staff? So I'm hoping that the last two areas I haven't explored yet will answer one or both of those. My cat is immediately outside my door meowing as loud as he can. One cat say lonesome. Okay, there appears to be nothing here. I think I'm going to look at a map of the overworld, because I feel like there's going to be a shrine that I missed that doesn't show up on this map. So give me 1 second. Elfgard, World of Darkness, with location names. I remember this picture, like I could barely load it when I was a kid because of how fucking big it was. So there's literally nothing on the bottom. Okay, there's one shrine I missed, and it's literally in the one spot I haven't explored yet. So I was on the money. I did a good job exploring. Remembering to turn my VBA back on. I guess I'll light up that block. And we've lit up almost everything. The things that I didn't light up don't really need lighting up. Some deep autistic part of me kind of wants to light them up still, but I will suppress it. Okay, that lit that up. Kill the Merking first because he's the only dangerous enemy here. There's the shrine that I missed. And hopefully I can just immediately go to the right and then just get that. I hate humans, but I like Ortega. He'll slay the Demon King. We still haven't encountered Ortega yet, and we've literally explored all of the overworld and all of the underworld. I'm a fairy who attended to Rubus in the past. 11/27, that's my birthday. I called you in Rubus' place. Oh shit. Is this the lady who did the game's intro? Rose, Rose, you hear my voice? And then she summons me and gets an idea of my personality. This is her. Rain Staff. Nice. Unfortunately, there's almost definitely a tiny metal here, and I have no idea where. It could be fucking anywhere. Okay, it was in the center of that little cross. So, what would this place be called? Spirit Shrine. And I got it. So, I now have the Rain Staff and the Sunstone and the Crest, which are all the necessary items. That was a lot easier than gathering the orbs, and also a lot less fun, to be honest. Tiny metals are just hidden everywhere. They give you neat secrets. They are literally everywhere. Like, I can't stress enough how everywhere they are. The rain and sun shall be joined. Rainbow drop is yours. What about that chest behind you, asshole? Treasure chest behind me is empty now, don't fret over it. That chest will one day contain, I guess, this orb that I have, the rainbow drop. So I think what I'm going to do now is go turn in my remaining tiny metals and see how many we're at. And then make an assessment on how many we're missing and where from. Because we've pretty much hit up all of the dark world and all of the light world. 100. Vivify staff acquired. Sacred bikini acquired. Gold pass. No more rewards. Thank you for your efforts. I'll be cheering quietly for you. Well, that's nice. So what's the shiny harp even for? What do I do? I thought that would be required for something or another. But no, I just kind of got it to get it. Vivify staff is a pretty bad weapon in terms of damage. And to give it to someone who's fast and has very little other shit to do. Technically anyone. I just want to, I give it to whoever needs to conserve MP the most, which I guess would be Savi. Since literally everyone has Vivify. The Sacred Bikini is better than the Dragon Armor, only barely. And it's sexy, so. And we now have the Gold Pass, so we can do the token, we can do the Pachisi tracks infinitely. Alright. No really broken, like, useful items, though, unfortunately. Like, I'd really like a fucking Sage Rock, but we're done collecting metals. Monster metals, I mean tiny metals. Technically done. Technically done. I'm still going to collect the remaining 10 if I can help it. Shit. I'm supposed to have 101 right now. Right, let me puzzle over which ones I didn't get. Alright, I've done some puzzling and I have no idea which one I missed. Damn it, motherfucker. I should have 101. Which one am I missing? Everyone hold on for a little while I read all this. So I had 74 at the time where I only had access to 74. No, I didn't. Because there were two I got since then. Damn, it could be literally anywhere. I think it was in the light world. I'm going to return to the new town using my burb. We'll see if it's in there somewhere. When you accidentally fly away too far. I feel like I only ever got one tiny metal here. And there are supposed to be two. Ooh, we're in the final version of the town. Guy has been freed from his prison. Snack. I have no idea which fucking tiny metal I'm missing. This is gonna burn me up. I don't have a long fucking... I don't have a long clip of just me looking for the last tiny metal. I'm asking for ale everywhere. I guess I need to cast past time, but I didn't see any place where the tiny metal would be. Oh. Oh, neat. You actually get the character back. I didn't remember that. Hmm. That's all I gotta say to that. Open the chest on the right in the merchant's house in this town, stage 4. That's a merchant. There's no chest in his house. The other merchant is down here. There's also no chests in his house. I have a very bad feeling that I missed a permanently missable, the only permanently missable, tiny metal. It would be really weird if there was one permanently missable one and then no other. I could always just hack an extra tiny metal. Nah, there's nothing like that. Then I pull that shit in these games, and even then I think I already tried. Yeah. I don't even know if it would be here, and I could have already gotten that, to be honest. What if you do just have to come to the new town at the right time? I need to like Google. I had to find out if there's indeed a permanently missable one. This is Dragon Quest 3. I was kind of fucking doing this whole playthrough to... I'm gonna Google that really fast. I'm gonna see if that's a thing. None of the Dragon Quest should have missable tiny metals. Especially not a remake. Huh. Way to take. Maybe I have got them all. No, because I got the one for the Castle of the Dragon Queen. Didn't I? Yeah, I should have 101 right now. I'm gonna double check the Dragon Queen's castle just to fucking figure out if I got that one. But I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I can hold out. I can hold out hope. Oh wow, there was one there, and I did never get that. Alright, we're currently back on track with tiny metals. Phew! Alright, I'm gonna go turn that one in. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't even know if he'll keep turning them in. I think he does. Probably has a special message. Right, where were we? So I could go fight the last boss, is what the game wants me to do. I could actually start cheating, because I do want to start cheating pretty soon, to just, like, not have to... I guess I should kill the last boss legit, just so you know. So we can all just celebrate in the fact that I did it legit. Quote-unquote legit. At least not cheat my levels yet. There is a super dungeon that I will cheat for, because I don't want to fucking... It requires an absolutely completely ridiculous amount of grinding. That's just completely unfun and unfair. Let me see here. All right, let's just do this. Mercado, is that the town? No, it's not. What's the town that I think it's Rimildar. Yeah, this is the town closest to the Demon Lord's castle. So we're gonna go on a fucking adventure. We should probably save the game, shouldn't we? Let's go save. I think last time I beat the game, I beat the game. The game doesn't save after you beat it. So last time I played this game, I like beat the game and then um like I had to go back to last save after beating the game, and it was a really far trip back or something like that. Some bullshit. It was like some awful thing like that. So I'd be looking sexy in the back. He's 2 levels from she, 2 levels from when I could make her a mage slash fighter. How tiny are these metals? It was implied in Dragon Quest VII that they're approximately the size of a button. Oops, I accidentally recalled. Like a shirt button. So pretty small. Rimildar, right? Respectably small. Maybe it's just supposed to be Death Bear. I want to kill these things. One is fine. I think I'm getting a lot of misses. There we go. Learned Invisible. Wait, really? That's a spell? That really surprises me. So that just has the same effect as a Hider, I imagine. Yeah, so you can bypass needing a Hiderb if you have this spell. So theoretically, if you were a complete nut, if you were absolutely fucking insane, um, you could save a small trip on a boat and get to Edinburgh early if you if you did a ridiculous amount of grinding. That's kind of weird just thinking about. Like, that's kind of like in Pokemon, if like there was a Pokemon that at level 40 learned Surf and you could just never get Surf. Goopies are shit. Remember drop was held aloft. Yay. So now we're on a journey to the Dragon King's lair. Zuma's lair. Ah, shit, dragons. Actual dragons are always a very high level enemy in the Dragon Quest series. Dragons are a big deal in Dragon Quest. The main villain stopped being a dragon in... Well, the main villain was literally only a dragon in Dragon Quest 1. Now I'm thinking about it. What's his name? Neither... Uh... Who's the main villain of Dragon Quest 2? The actual villain was Saito. Who was it? Baramos? No, Baramos was this game. Um... Can't remember. He wasn't a dragon. Hargon. Hargon wasn't a dragon. Um, Saito wasn't a dragon. Saito might have been a dragon. He didn't really look that dragony. Um, Barmos was not a dragon. He could have been a dragon. He looks like a weird alien thing. He's just the demon lord. Zoma's not a dragon for sure. Pizarro's not a dragon. Nimzo's not a dragon. Murdaugh is kind of a dragon, isn't he? Can you shin kick in this game? No. If only. This map is absolutely fucking awful, and I will not explore it manually. Zoma Castle. It's fucking big. It's a big castle. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are the chests? Oh, those are staircases. There are 3 tiny metals in here. And there's a sage rock in here. That's something I absolutely should not miss. If I go right, okay, I can go either direction first. I swear I'll probably just do this by memory if I actually do it myself, because I've gone through this dungeon like 1,000 times. Because the boss is really hard. Although again, I think I only did this as an adult. I think I never did this as a kid. Adult is a bit strong. I think I first beat this game when I was like 16. Which is funny because I've owned it since I was like 7. Thinking. Oh wait, really? Wait, really? Cast. Step guard. That is unbelievably cheap! Ah, this is why you need a thief. It's because finding these manually is so awful. I can't believe that was there. I feel a boss approaching. There's a fuck ton of bosses here. We guard the Demon King. Your journey ends with us. I've been fighting these guys forever. Jesus, that brutal hit. Okay, Sabi almost died. Where's my heal all? Yeah, that brutal hit sucked, but these are just the regular versions of these guys. Actually, they look like they're getting more attacks than they normally do. Alright. Ooh, there's a fuck ton. I will indeed destroy their shins. That's easy. 6 Grand Titans, huh? I don't know if my step guard is still active. Behind the throne, right? A set of stairs. Okay. Going down. I don't think there's. Well, I need to double check. I might have missed some shit. Looking. I don't understand how this works. Okay, I guess I understand how this works. It's just weird. I'm on the right path anyway. Hey, these guys. Haven't seen these guys since Rubus Tower. Um, Hold on a sec. Can I just not have a battle, please? No, it looks like it's based on the number of steps I took. Okay, I can keep going down. Oh, this must be... Okay, I understand. This is where I go if I fall. Okay, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Panel puzzles are my shit. But these are some hard panel puzzles. Shit. The trick is, every time you're standing on a weird puzzle, a weird panel, you always have to go 90 degrees from where you think you want to go. And you'll either be absolutely right or absolutely wrong, but both of those are kind of fine. Okay. As long as you're efficient with your movement, it can only be so bad. It's just over here. Don't know what's in it. Hopefully something cool. Two-edged sword. I think that might be cursed. Actually, maybe not. It's really fucking strong. But the trick is that it does some of its damage back to you, which is, as you imagine, kind of annoying. I guess I theoretically need to go down here and get all the tiny metals and then come out and save. Just so it saves that I got all the tiny metals here. Oh, to be a metal connector. And also that it saves the other loots I find here, because there are other loots here that are worth having. Just making this first pass just to figure out where everything is a good idea anyway. So he died. Because these things actually can expel breath. Scary. I just want to not die. Here we go. Now I've got a bunch of doors. Bonk. The bottom floor of Dragon Quest 1 I find really cool. Of this castle. I think it's not like it in this game. Which is a shame. He did it. Oh no, I did it. I learned Heal Us All though. Oh shit! A man is fighting monsters alone. Ortega is glaring at King Hydra. Infirmost. Oh no. Zap. He knows good spells. He must be a hero too. Not enough MP. Ortega. Daddy. Is there someone there I can no longer see nor hear? If there is someone there, convey a message for me. I'm Ortega of Aliahan. I've remembered now. Find Rose who lives there, and pass on this from Ortega. I failed to bring peace. Forgive me, your wretched father. Ah, I came all this way. And I was just a little too late. Damn. I'm gonna go find that King Hydra and tear its shit open. I'm gonna rip it a new one. It's about to fucking catch these hands. Lifestone. World Leaf. Okay, this must be the fucking... Okay, there's a tiny metal. So I found 2 here. Who knows where the last one is? That's a 100% success rate. We might as well keep an eye on our person just in case. What's the shiny harp do? Sage Rock. This is the actual best item in the entire game. By far. The Sage Rock makes it so that if you use it, it casts Healus for 0 MP. And it's like, Healus is like 80 HP heal on the whole party. You can't use it outside of battle. Otherwise, it would actually be the best item in the whole game. But holy shit, the healing capacity you suddenly have. That's like your only really good option for healing your whole party, besides, you know, actually casting Healus, which costs a lot of MP. Let's try it out. I will be using this literally every turn against some bosses. Look at that. It's really, 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 really useful. I learned Bee Dragon. All I gotta say now is damn. Where is the King Hydra? I'm gonna fucking kick its ass. He didn't even get killed by the Demon King. He got killed by like a fucking mook. He did a good job making it this far though. Alone. Rose, so good of you to come to my sacrificial altar. There he is, the King Hydra. I've got to ration my MP just a little bit because this is a boss rush. I really want to cast Barrier. What the fuck is that? There it is. I also want to cast Increase. I also want to cast Speed Up. And then I want to nail the fuck out of it. And I want to fucking nail its fucking wings to the wall. Twin hits. Twin hits. Don't I have twin hits? It must be a mage skill. Alright, Spewing Fire is extremely easy to tank. Now that I have the Sage Rock plus Barrier. Oh yeah, I forgot to sap it. That would be a good turn. I'm gonna fucking kill this thing. Oh, I won. That was fast. Well, GG. Next boss, please. It's fucking Barabomus, who bears more than a passing resemblance to Baramos. Barrier. What? Increase. I don't really need increase that much. And speed up. Blasted Intense Flames. Let's look at this damage. That's the strongest breath attack in the game. Wasn't that bad. So now we want to cast some twin hits. Some more twin hits. And heal. And now we want to cast some sap. And some... there was another thing. I guess just twin hits on... How much does twin hits cost? 6 on Crookie. And then just keep up the healing. And now we just spam attacks. I've like barely cast offensive spells the whole playthrough. I guess I'll show some of them off once I'm all done. The enemies have been casting offensive spells on me at least. This fucking, okay, I won. Unfortunately before a heal, so I want to get into a random battle kind of. Whatever. I can manage. And I'll just cast a single healus. What new awful thing do I have to fight? Baragonus. Thus confirming that Baramos was a dragon, I suppose. Let's keep this shit rolling. We still got a good plan. Think through its skull at me and it did a lot. Alright, we're gonna double up on the increase. Then we're also gonna cast twin hits on Rose. And then we're gonna Sage Rot. Oh, it can double attack, and it does a shit ton. Let's get a heal all going. What the fuck is heal all? If he double attacks the same guy, that puts me in a really bad spot. I never sapped him. Okay, I can still tank these. Especially Rose. Rose can probably solo him at this point. Her damage is way too high. Sapping him sooner rather than later would benefit me more. Not affected. Whatever. I wonder if there's a Dragon Quest game where dragons aren't even really featured. Because I feel like there is. I feel like at least one dragon game, dragons are like an afterthought. Thank God for the fucking Sage Rot. It would basically be impossible to do the bonus boss without the Sage Rot. My cat has read it, it's at my door meowing. Alright, I won. So that's the boss rush. I'm gonna take a quick look at where all the medals were supposed to be, because I think I missed out some. Alright, so that was the last of that little boss rush, and they all stay dead, so I'm gonna cast outside. I've gotta leave and then cast outside. We're gonna come back in here in a minute. Do I have a tiptoe or anything to fucking... Oh no. Tiptoe is a thief skill. Thieves are kind of good. There, I said it. So where is the fucking tiny metal? One step below, in between the two thrones. Shit. Should have got that the first time. God, listening to him. What does he want? Maybe I didn't feed him. Okay, let's think about this rationally. If I'd fed him, I would have fed him before I started streaming, because I didn't feed him since I started streaming. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Which means it was like 3 o'clock when I started streaming. Which means that was before I probably would have fed him. He probably hasn't been fed, and that's why he's being a whiny bitch. I have Repel. Rose learns Repel. I'm dumb. I should have been using that. I'll use it on my next entrance to this place. There we go. So now we cast outside again. Now we return to, I guess, Aliahan. Why the fuck not? I should have like 104 tiny metals. I think. No, he doesn't even bother taking them anymore. So I gave him exactly 100 when I finished. So I have 104. Because I've got 4 now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the bonus dungeon. So we are 100% complete with tiny metals. Again, there is an NPC who tracks your progress, and I've never gotten the message for having all of them. So I want to see what he says. I'm expecting some crazy acknowledgement. I already know there's going to be no prize, but I just want to know what he says. I'm going to go save with the king. Manual saving. We're about to go kill the last boss, so everyone get a little hype. Just a little hype. Everyone get, like, you know, some hype. That being said, the bonus boss of this game is pretty insane. What was the first Dragon Quest to actually have a bonus boss, I wonder? It was probably 5. I think it was 5. I think it was Esturkin 5. I think it has to return to Rimuldar. We're gonna cast Tiptoe. Repel. Wow, these are fucking low level enemies. You think I would not even find these guys if I was casting Repel? Kinda wanna kill that Mediball. I crit it. Nice. That was a natural kill on Mediballs. God fucking damn it, getting the medals for Mediballs. I just remember that shit. Forgot all about that. I pushed that one out of my mind. My HP is already really low. This is a good opportunity to heal up. Considering all time, this is a very, very popular game in Japan. Like probably like top 3 Game Boy Color games. Game Boy games. And that's like counting like Pokemon and shit. Did I really? No, no, no. I'm not allowing myself to get dispersed. Yeah, there's definitely people in Japan who like literally just beat the game, beat every single game in the series once a year. The Dragon Quest opening was one of the most popular ringtones in Japan for a long time. I doubt it still is, but it was. On the subject of Dragon Quest and mobile. See if I can get down to the bottom of this place from memory. I already know I can. I literally just know the route now. I really just want to cast a Heal Us All. Why is that so fucking expensive? I mean, I know it's a pretty great spell, but shit. 62 MP to fully heal the team. Okay, that's not happening. So now we've got the block puzzle. The only way you can fall here is basically by getting overwhelmed. There we go. Now I just do a tight circle. Swordoid. What a weird name. I want the Sage Rock to activate first. Give me that Sage Rock. Oh, he activated first. I got a bad roll with I just want my Rose roll, speed roll to be slow. Right, I'll just kill him. I'll just cast fucking heal all. 4 heal alls costs less than a heal-us all. I know, it's because fucking battles, you won't have enough time for 4 heal alls. Yeah, I don't want to do this fight. There's some quite demony furniture here. Scenery. Open. The fuck does open do? Unlocks doors. What? How is that a skill? That is like guaranteed to do absolutely nothing for you. Unless you literally miss one of the keys. Once you get the keys, you just have them. That's literally just a spell for sequence breaking. That has no purpose other than letting you break the intended sequence of the game. But you'd need to do a ridiculous amount of grinding with a mage, because I think it's a mage spell. Gilgamesh is only actually in 5. I know he's in a shit ton of Final Fantasy games, but that's like the Gilgamesh game. Every other game he appears in is a cameo. That went pretty well. Spamming the Sage Rock is so fucking powerful. Not as good as spamming the save state key, though. Alright, we're back. Okay, so I guess you do have to redo the boss fights. Well, I had to leave anyway to save after getting tiny metals, so I only lost some time by doing these boss fights in the first place. That means I mega need to conserve my MP. Maybe you just have to talk to him the first time. I remember not having to redo them. Maybe you just have to lose to him. I want increase, not defense. This one's not super tough. As long as I just spam attacking and I Sage Rock up, I probably can win this one with minimal magic use. Alright, that went really easily. Here's Barabomus. Oops, I accidentally did that entirely wrong, and things went really, really badly because of that. Oh shit, what's he doing? Why is he so dangerous? I want to sap him. With Cricky. Cricky's actually stronger, isn't he? Than Mike. His stats were always lower, but now he's got a better weapon. Does he triple attack? Is that what he just did? He just did his strongest attack 3 times. Intense Flames, I can live with that. Explode. That's bad. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure he triple attacked. Why is this doing so much damage? And why is he constantly doing, like, double attacking? I'm pretty much scumming this fight. I'm not gonna scum Zoma. I'll scum in the sense that I'll save in front of him. So we just need to cast a fuck ton of increases against this guy. Let's cast a speed up too. And then twin hits my everyone. And get the healing going. Nice power. Throws his head at me. This guy does not seem to care about, how do you say? Magic. Or breath, or anything. He seems to just be here to throw his head. Whoa, he double attacked Crookie on... Crookie has the lowest health right now, and he double attacked Crookie. If the RNG is bad, if I get that 116, he double attacks... well, he doesn't even double attack all the time, so it's more like 132. That he double attacks my weakest character. If he like just spammed attacks constantly on the same character, I would have no hope of winning. Did I get a crit? Alright, got that one down. So here's Zoma. Destruction is my joy, there's no greater beauty than the dying. So this is, yeah, it's even less still considering first member. And Rose has my tankiest defense and can take double attacks while only taking like 70. So I need to do everything now. Everything needs to happen right now. Oh yeah, where's my, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I definitely fucked up. I saved state after I got into the battle. I never got the light ball. Right? Yeah, no one has a light ball. That should be GG. I literally think I can't win. Yeah. Yeah. Let's die. Well, nice attempt. Nice attempt. When and where did that go into my... I was holding that for so long. When did I decide to put it in my bag? I think the fight is technically winnable without using the light orb, but damn if it's not a billion times harder. His stats are really, really crazy until you use the light ball on him, and then they become more normal. Okay, so that was a fuck up. Let's get back to the bottom again. I'll make it really, really fast this time. I'll use save states to run from every fight. Why did I... what was I thinking that went there? Rimmeldar. Oh. That lasts a while. Goodness. Okay, I kind of want to do this fight, actually. The monsters fled. You have a decent chance of missing those things, too. Because of their very high evasion, because of their incredibly high speed. Metal slime traveling very fast at an incredibly high speed. Is this really faster than just attacking these goopies? That would have been a faster fight to do. So with this one. Please let me not have to redo the boss rush. Please let fighting him undo the boss rush. I think it does. But if it doesn't, I'm going to be pissed. It's not a crazy hard boss rush, but it's just annoying. The light orb, man. That save state, man. This is definitely not a faster fight to actually do. Let's go left here. be different. You laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at you because you're all the same. Okay, I have a low chance of running in that fight. You ever think about how quotes like that are just said by people who are insecure about being laughed at? His de facto speed. Did that thing just revive? I just killed it and then it immediately revived its dead ally. Excuse me. That one came on me too fast. I need my runaways. It can fucking disperse. If you have your character dispersed, that's just a run ender in this place. You can't do the rest of the dungeon with 3 people. Oh, I've seen that one. Or variations of that. I want an easy battle so I can get some nice Sage Rock abuse. I mean, I'm not pro bullying or anything. In 4th grade, I was bullied really badly. Not for the rest of my school term. I was like pretty popular throughout all of elementary school, middle school, and I wasn't like popular, but I was like not anyone's enemy for all of high school. And but just in 4th grade, and specifically in 4th grade, there were like 2 girls who bullied me and one other kid. He was like already apparently a little unpopular, and I became his friend. He was like a super chill guy. Um, but I got bullied for being friends with him when he was being bullied. And that was a shit year. That was a really shitty year. Like there were other kids who like wanted to be friends with me, but like were afraid of the fucking repercussions of being bullied themselves. I was just like, wow, this has just ruined everything. They called us gay a lot. We were 4th graders, dude. We weren't gay. Wow, even on the refight, you've got to fight all the fucking guys again. Well, good old save state abuse. This thing is actually not that strong. It is the first boss, so I can't complain. .39 is when I learned revive. Bus ride, bully who wanted me to buy him Skittles. He was like 5 years older than me, and you were in kindergarten. What the fuck? Who bullies a kindergartner in 5th grade? That's pathetic. That's like genuinely pretty pathetic. Where's my twin hits? Oh, I'm on my protag. Okay, I've gotten this guy to a science, I think. He can still be annoying, but he's not hard. Kill them with kindness like doesn't work. I'm actually of the opinion that you should sock someone if they're a bully. Some people deserve to be socked. Real talk. I get that there's like a real danger of kids getting into fights every now and then, where like some kid could actually get fucked up. Oh, that was the gold Baragonus medal. Alright, so this time I have the fucking light orb in my inventory, and I'm going to make a save state outside the fight, just in case. Where's my barrier? Where's my speed up? Yay. Bright light floods the gloom. He's fast. He's fast. So let's cast a sap. A twin hits first. And another twin hits first. And healing's good. All these spells do a lot. He's pretty strong. I really want to get the sap off. We'll try. Yeah, I got it. Fired an icy pulse. Shit, 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 shit. Wait, did that only hit Rose? Maybe not. Cast another barrier just in case. That animation is really cool. Damn, he just double attacked Rose for a shit ton. He wants Rose dead. I'm gonna cast Heal All. Please have my attack before. Yes, Zoma. The freezing pulse removes all buffs, which is of course really inconvenient. But every time he does the freezing pulse, he loses a turn, which of course is really nice. Shit. Okay, that didn't happen. Why is he moving so fast these turns? I think getting bullied that one year did probably pretty strongly affect me as a person. Unfortunately. I think I became a lot more, not evasive. What do you call that? He just fired a freezing pulse twice. I think I've been save stating some in this fight without even thinking about it. I mean, I have been save stating for sure. I think I loaded like twice. I forgot. I knew I was save stating, but I forgot that I was trying not to do that. Icy Pulse is fine. This guy's got a bunch of health. Sage Rock every turn. I literally have full health. Paid off. He attacked first. My characters actually have a shit ton of health. Saedrock is so broke. Oh my god, if Savvy gets doubled. Oh my god. That's bad. So what I'm going to do is save state a lot and cast Vivify. And I think parry on my other two characters. Nope. Need them to actually come back to life. This dude and his fucking freezy pulses. What's he at? What's his health? I've been fighting him a while. Oh, he's dead. So long as there is light, so too will there be darkness. You won't live to see it. Wahaha. This dude is on fire. Well. Oh shit, we're in the fucking nail. I think we have to actually get out of here. Like, you actually have to leave. Spells are sealed in this place, probably exactly for the reason that you can't cast them here and now. Yeah. I think I still remember my way out. That third floor didn't exist in Dragon Quest 1. It was just the first and second floor. I guess the third floor was just, it just caved in, so. Alright, we're out of there. Something closed in the sky. Oh, I've restored light to the world. Nice. I think you can visit every town and talk to every NPC, and there's a special message for literally everyone. That's like, hey, you just fucking saved the world. Nice. There are no more monsters anywhere either. I'm gonna give that guy that sunstone. Do I even have the sunstone still? Is that still an item I have? I still have the crest. I think it's gone. What'd the crest even do? Let's go talk to the king over here. This is the end of the game, although there is a bonus dungeon that I will do. I'm gonna talk to that guy, just really fast. Kirky, you didn't do the bonus dungeon, huh? Alright, so I gave the sunstone back to that guy, which is why it's in... You don't even have to do that, which is why he has it in Dragon Quest 1. I bet this cat purrs because I saved the world. No, it just meows. I received word, and I've been waiting eagerly ever since. You've won my admiration for defeating the Demon King Zoma. Aw, damn it. I can't get back to... I can't get back to my home world. You assume the title of Lodo. Lodo is the legendary hero before Dragon Quest 1 takes place, from whom the protagonist descended. and from whom you need to get all his legendary gear. And there's also uh, a bunch of other shit. Basically, Loto is the legendary hero. You play as Loto in this game. That's like the twist of this game. You are Loto. Giving the Sunstone to that dude does literally nothing. Oh baby, I saved the world, so they're showing me attractive female dancers. But I'm a woman. That was a bit tactless of the king. Thus, anointed as Loto, Rose became the hero of Alefgard. So the Loto set, I guess, is the Light Sword, the King Shield, whatever it's called. Crest became known as the Loto Seal. The Light Armor. I don't remember all the weapon names. King Sword, light armor, whatever shield. And then I guess the Ortega helmet. I don't remember. There was no helmet in Dragon Quest 1. It's literally just armor, shield, and uh, sword, weapon. Yay. We beat the game. Pretty short credit list. Never mind, it's still going. But it's all like playtesters now. The end. To be continued in Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 were released as a single game on both Super Famicom and Game Boy Color. Or I guess Game Boy Pocket. With color support. And 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2 forms a trilogy. So, unfortunately, what's his face is still alive, Zoma, and I just died. I just died and came back to life because that was my last wipe. The game does not stay beaten when you beat it. See, I had to go back really far because I was using primarily save states to save. So like when I beat the game the first time, I went way the fuck back and I was like, what the fuck? What do I do? 3-1-2. Anyway, it's like, well, now I did that. Now I've explored everything. Where the fuck do I go now? Oh, before I do anything, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking grind. And by grind, I mean cheat. Remember this guy? I like killed it. I like saved the world, dude. Dragon Quest is a pretty great series. Please hold while I find GameShark codes for this game. GameShark item codes. No, I want experience. Why do people do this? Look at this comment. This guy left a comment on how to play Dudley that was just this. It's like, what the fuck do you want? My cat's being annoying. I'm gonna take a quick break to get dinner really fast and level up my characters off screen. and feed my cat. And then I'm going to come back and do the bonus dungeon. I'm going to take a quick break. Probably like an hour. Probably not even.